want to welcome everyone to this on the road episode of the Booze Geek. My name is Chuck. I am your host, and before I get started, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And if you like the episode, well, hit that like button too. Give us a big thumbs up, and I'm going to thank y'all in advance. So, on this on the road episode, we are still in the great beer state of Michigan. So we're going to be tasting and reviewing a beer from, what else? A Michigan brewery. Imagine that. So, the beer we're tasting, this beer is from ODDSIDE ALES, and they are located in Grand Haven, Michigan. So, I got a fly on my face, but hopefully that doesn't have anything to do with the beer. But ODDSIDE ALES, they've been around for about 11 years or so, and this beer, this is their Juicy Smalls. They're Juicy Smalls. I wonder if it's in a tall boy, would they call it their Juicy Big? I don't know. I don't think so, but we'll just stick to the Juicy Smalls. So this Juicy Smalls, this beer is a session IPA, and this beer clocks in at 4.4% ABV, which for me is perfect for my sessions. I like my session numbers to be about 4.4 to 4.6, right in there. And it's got a lower IBU of only 20, and it's made with 4 different types of hops, and those hops are Citra, Amarillo, Idaho 7, and last but not least, one of our favorites, Simcoe. So, without further ado, let's crack the top on this bad boy and get the fun started. Here we go. Boom, boom. 1, 2. A little bit of smoke out of the can, just a little bit. Let's get a nice little Michigan pour here. Michigan pours can be a little bigger. There we go. That should do it. That's enough for the Michigan pour. So, here we go. Look at that color. Well, that is a very hazy. That is a hazy. I'm not sure. This is not. This is a hazy. No, this is just a session beer. This is a session IPA. It doesn't say hazy, but that is definitely a thick, murky haze. But it's still got a nice color. I mean, it's a straw, a light straw. It's just hazy, and we have about a half finger veil of pure white carbonation on top. But let's give this a swirl, and let's give this hazy but not hazy a nose, and see what we got on this Juicy Smalls. Maybe we're gonna have Juicy Big, I don't know. Let's find out. Here we go. Let's give it a nose. Ooh. Well, there is some small juice. There's a touch of grapefruit in this. There is some orange. Slight peach, but there's also, there's a little bit of dankness and just a little bit, just a ever so slight hint of pine trying to break through the top here. Very nice nose so far. Very nice balance on the nose. But let's give this another swirl and let's give this a sippity sip. Here we go. Raise that glass. Prost. Ooh, that is really, I got another fly by me, man. What's going on with these flies? Let me give another sip here. The fly threw me off. Wow. You know, this is not a light-bodied beer, but this is definitely borderline light to medium. I actually thought the mouthfeel would be a little bit heavier just because of how hazy it is, how thicker it does look. I mean, yeah, there are some legs on the glass, and they're moving pretty good. But yeah, it's borderline light-medium. But let me give this one more sip. We'll get going on those flavors. Yeah, this is, I mean, we're getting some of that orange peel is coming through. A little bit of that orange peel. We're getting a little bit of that grapefruit. We're getting some of that sharp pine is definitely, you know, trying to knock through, and there is some slight dankness. One more little sip here. Swirl this a little bit more. Let's see what we got. Yeah, there's a slight bit of lemon peel, and it's rounded out by some light hay notes. This is a nice beer. I mean, the balance on this is pretty good. I mean, the balance on the nose was really, really nice. The balance on the palate, I think it could be a little better. I wish more of the pininess and more a little bit of the earthiness was coming through, and even I wish those citrus notes could be bumped up. I really wish a little bit more of that grapefruit was coming through, and a little bit more of that orange and lemon would be nice. But I do think that kind of the hay notes are definitely spot on. So I'm going to give this. How would I give this on the pint meter? I think I'm going to give this beer. I'm going to give this one an 8, a solid 8. Like I said, this is a nice summer drinking beer. It's lighter than I thought, and this beer chilled is nice and refreshing, but it's lighter than I thought, which puts it in that, for me at least, puts it in that summer beer drinking category. Because I honestly thought it was going to be a little heavier, but it's not. So I'm going to stick with that number. I'm going to give this one more sip. And I'm going to thank everyone for tuning into this episode. And as always, you can follow me at the websites, which are www.pubstohaveapintin.com, just like the books, or at the blog, which is www.pubstohaveapintin.blogspot.com. And with that being said, we will see you on the next episode. So as always, raise a pint, cheers, prost, and enjoy.